what's going on in the chat? Sup, fierce Pokeballs? You watch too much Twitch? Possibly. If you want to know the real strat, TJ, to
lizard,
to keeping the watch streak up, if you watch the VOD for like the first 5 minutes for a stream, if you miss a stream, it will give you the watch streak, but with the benefit of you don't have to watch ads, and I don't get ad revenue, so it truly is for free. No nickname. Actually, yeah, nah, you're right. How dare you have a social life, TJ? Hey, that's valid. Hey, we started off with a female one. Nice. Ooh.
Yes, Daddy.
What's up, Rock fan? I hope the weather's good tomorrow. I expect to see you out helping us with Skarmory tomorrow. There'll be no reacting like PokeTubers by the golf course. Have I claimed my Pokemon in the past? No. No, I have not. The only things I've claimed out of the 2 active Go passes are mysterious components. But hello everyone. Oh, nice. I'm not super optimistic I'll get a shiny out of it, just purely because I feel like half the encounters are Squawkabilly. But I may claim some tonight, seeming as I haven't found any shinies today, and I didn't find any yesterday, and I'm like, need something. It's very cold. So I can definitely relate, TJ. Meanwhile, Profi's currently living in what I can only imagine will feel like nearing the mantle of the earth. I actually saw like a heat map thing. I think, was it yesterday, France beat its ever temperature record, and the previous record was from like the day before. Like, do you have any plans with your friend TJ? Like what activities? I'm pretty sure the French temperatures I was looking at were well into the 40s. I didn't see England specifically, but their weather's pretty similar to ours, so if we were in the 40s here, what is the temperature here? 5 degrees. And I can already feel Celsius. I don't know much about Fahrenheit except, is it 32 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing, and I think negative 46 Fahrenheit and Celsius are the same temperature. Like the only point that they overlap, I don't know. Yeah, apologies, we're speaking in normal measurements. Okay, so 32 is 0 then. Okay, that makes sense. You're raised on Fahrenheit. Okay, so what did I say the temperature was? 5 degrees. So that's 10, and then add, okay, so it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit for you here. Close enough. I don't know. You can see the ice starting to form, and it's not even 0 yet, so it's going to be a cold night. While Profi's having the opposite problem. I mean, it's easier to regulate temperature when things are too cold. So like body heat and stuff, it sort of keeps you okay. I would be the most dramatic person you've ever met if I was in the UK right now. I'm really good at body temperature, like keeping it regulated. Once it gets too hot, it just goes out the window and I'm just dying. So we minus, so that'll go to, what is it, 32? Is it minus 32? Ah, it was. Okay, so that goes down to 53, so that's 23, and then you half that. Okay, so you're about like 11, 12 degrees. Sometimes it's like as warm as it gets here. Also forgot to upload my VOD to YouTube yesterday, so that didn't go live today. Which is awesome. Means more effort for me. Hold on, let me add that. We add. No! That one. Perfect. Yeah, we don't often, down here at least, other parts of New Zealand are different. But down here at least we don't have too many heat waves, but when we have like a heat wave or a drought, it's obnoxious. Also the burn factor here, to put it into perspective, I could burn within 10 minutes in like 30 degree temperature, at like 20 degree temperature here, right? Whereas I pretty much got no sunburn whatsoever using no sunscreen in Japan for 10 days at like 40s every day. It's yeah. It doesn't even have to be super hot, and you'll just literally cook. Growing up, we were told it was a hole in the ozone layer that was caused by, I don't know, boomers or whoever it was with their refrigerators, but I don't know if that's true. Ooh. That sounds yucky to me. Yeah, like I know that there was like hole in the ozone layer and stuff, but it's... I don't know if that's actually why we... Even Australia's sun's very different to here. You don't burn as quick. Oh, whoopsies. That one. I'm not a meteorologist, nor am I a melanoma and skin doctor, so a dermatologist. I think that's right. Had to work in an open factory building on... Oh, yuck. Yeah, now factory work in general already is warm, and then... Oh, nah. You should have been sent home. Yeah. Yeah, I think that... Yeah. I think what you're saying is right. Claiming the fire Pokemon Charmander, yes. I don't know how you do it, Profi. I've tried to work at home. It's not productive. I'm too easily distracted. Which is part of the reason I actually hate the heat. If it's too hot and I can't regulate my body temperature, I just get overstimulated too easily and I just feel uncomfortable in my own skin. It's gross. Oh, yucky. You almost want to like push the fridge right up to the doorway and just leave it open. Have I delayed productivity in the Profi workplace? That one. Hold on. Hello, Luke. What are you doing? Wait. Well, see, the thing with AC units is places like the UK, which I assume is similar to here, most people just don't have AC because when it happens, it's very infrequent. But like here we have heat pumps which also blow cold air, but very power demanding. Right, I will let my cat out. Come on, Luke. Come on. Yeah. Yes, go defend our lands. Oh. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, people have said to me, "Oh, do you have your kids on stream?" I was like, "No. They can make their own digital footprint. I'm not going to force that upon them." And then they're like, do you have your cat on stream? I'm like, I don't have a choice in that matter. He barges in between my monitors and just helps himself to being the center of attention. He's like, no, give me attention now, Dad. Don't worry about that big square light thing you stare at. Oh, have you guys seen all of the news dropping today? I assume you now know about the Rayquaza event in Pokemon Go, Profi? Ozone, speaking of Ozone that we're just talking about, it was Ozone something or other. I have it open. What's today? Actually, we'll have this VOD go up. Now we will have it tomorrow. We'll have it 11 AM, which is normal time. Yeah, I don't care if you're checking my content, it's not copyright. Cool. Thanks, YouTube. Right. It is called Ozone Ascent. Provides timed research to get a Meteorite to Mega Evolve Rayquaza. That is what, in fact, hold on a second. That is what Mr. Cerebi Joe himself has said. I was organised today. What other cool new news? There's a new piece of HoloWare if you play Unite. Oh, that started in Champions, although most of you guys don't play that. We've got... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, because it's been officially announced now, so... Prior, it was only speculated and data mined info, so subject to change. Oh. Did that count? Must have. Alright, let's reset those. Yeah, Professor Willow's birthday. Has that event ever happened? Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Especially after GoFest, where we have the two strongest Megas, other than Mega Rayquaza. So Mega Rayquaza being the unlock, being the original Mega. I don't know. It's sort of, yeah. I think you're right, Profi. A Pikachu that's available. I didn't see that. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Whoa, big Pikachu. All right. I actually wanted to see what day of the week that is. I assume that's probably a Saturday then. Oh, whoops. Well, I saw that one count. It's a Tuesday? Oh. I have a job, Niantic. There is a possibility I will do my Tandemaus stream on the Monday then. So I can have a wee grindy grind for some Pikachu. Sweet! Snapshot's awesome. I feel like if it's only available for one day, it should be available midnight to midnight. It can be shiny. Yes. Yes, put it on a work day. So the unemployed people can achieve shiny greatness. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, has that event ever happened in the past? I don't recall us ever having a Professor Willow birthday. Yes, I'm claiming it. Pokecoins, lucky eggs, additional encounters. Mmm. They have done that in the past, I think. It probably won't be many, but I mean, if you're able to grind them, then it's probably pretty decent. It's just a shame that it's after GoFest. Oh, well actually, if that's on the 21st, if we, let's say for example, get an Ultra Unlock of Mega Rayquaza Super Mega Raid Day, then they'd want you to get all these coins so you can buy all these raid passes. Also, there's a new TCG set. No nickname. Oh, it's people showing off their cards. I was like, what? What in the dodginess of Twitter is playing in the background? It's late July. Oh, it'll probably still be dark around like 6 PM though, for us here, which is annoying. Oh, I can also see that, I think I mentioned it yesterday on stream. I got some followers during the Celesteela raid hour, and it only gave me a notification for the first one, and I think there was like 2 or 3 others in the stream. And a couple of them even chatted in chat. Yeah, even on Twitch, there's no alert for it at all. But I still have, but Twitch shows me how many followers I've got, and my follower count is what it should be. So I don't know what happened there. So I concede it was not Streamlabs' fault this time. Modest female. Yeah, I sort of wish that the Pikachu thing was on a weekend, because I feel like that's something I could have encouraged a heap of people to like get out of their houses for. Back to back, female Modest Charmander on Leaf Green. I mean, it might. We only got the Kecleon on day once. Yeah, it'll be on. Yeah, you're right. It'll be on a weekend eventually. Another what? What day is it? Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. When did we last have a leap year? Was that last year? It's probably 3 years away. Yes. I do like it though. We get a lot of just wearing a hat Pikachus, or things that they call costume, but they're like got one small piece of clothing. The Professor Willow one's actually quite cool. It looks like it's a lot closer to the cosplay Pikachu. Like pop star, rock star, scientist, and Libre, the Oras ones. Actually, was Libre an Oras, or was it only Pokken Tournament? Oh joy, cool. And they'll probably hold a Community Day Classic that day, and the Classic Pokemon will be Pikachu. And during that 3-hour window, they won't be costume Pikachu. Oh, double hardy. Yeah, so I think with all this Rayquaza stuff going on, at some point within the next couple of months, I think we'll get an announcement for Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. August is Worlds, although it doesn't feel like a competitive thing, unless they bring like the Battle Frontier, bring a single player mode to Champions, and then to coincide with that, they announce like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I don't know. Or is it called the Battle Frontier? Or is it called something else in Hoenn? I can't remember. That's the only way I can see them announcing something like that at Worlds. So maybe a post-Worlds direct. Worlds is normally late-ish August, so maybe September. Because the Rayquaza stuff goes right through to November, I believe. You hear thunder. Who sings that song? The thunder song? Just got very dark. AC/DC. Yeah, I think that's got something to do with electrical currents, so that makes sense. Even though thunder is a sound and lightning is electricity, but yeah. I've known for a long time now, but I was an adult when I found out that AC/DC is Australian. I just assumed big, famous, well-known bands were all American or British. No. Also, why are you not falling for my D's nuts joke, Profi? I wanted to make an Imagine Dragon D's nuts joke. Rude. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Didn't know that. Oh, in the morning too. That's so annoying. I wish it. Oh, I love thunder and lightning, but it's got to be at night. BRB maybe. The fuck does that mean? Maybe. I mean, I hope you're all good. Not too early. Well, I mean, I find it really like relaxing, and calming, and I prefer that closer to when I need to go to sleep than when I wake up. Yeah, I enjoy rainy weather too, except I can't say it was my favourite during Celesteela Raid Hour. Was I lied to when I was told it was an Australian band? It sounds like you're easing me into finding out the revelation I had was a lie and I was right all along. Yeah, growing up, if a band felt slightly punkish, I was always just like, it's probably UK. And then if it felt like quite performative, I was like, it's got to be the US. Like a lot of those 80s like rock ballad bands and stuff. That's the bottom one, isn't it? Yeah. Durham, innit? Only one was born in Australia, the drummer. That would be an Australian too, wouldn't it? Oh, okay. I see. So I wasn't lied to. I just lacked more of the context. Oh wait. I do want Charmander. No, come back. Now it's very heavy rain. And the thunder, feel the thunder. Heavy rain and the thunder. I don't care if that's the words. Yep. Was the power cut due to the heat though? Ah, yeah. Yeah, that happens here if it gets way too hot than what's considered normal. I don't know, in the heat we have like full blown like blackouts here. That's why Optimus Prime always comes here. Because when it gets hot, it blows a transformer. Ha! Thank you. You've only got to put up with one more stream this week of my nonsense after today. Ooh, I love Shake the House Thunder. Rattle the windows. Oh, I do say, my room is shooketh, isn't it? No. Right, there we go. Getting an awful lot of modest ones on the leaf green. Are you just getting like lightning in the clouds, or are you actually getting like ground to sky lightning too? Oh, you know what I really want to see one day, and it's so rare, I probably never will, even if I try to? Ball lightning. Ball lightning doesn't even sound real. But it is. It's like little orbs of electricity just like zzz. I can go like through people's houses and stuff. It's like whack. Sort of looks like the little the little warp portal from Crash Bandicoot, but the one in the racing game that operates like a blue shell from Mario Kart, how that moves is sort of like how Ball Lightning is. Yo, that sounds awesome. Oh, a tornado would be sick. The only documented remotely tornado that we've ever had in like my city happened literally right outside my work window, and I didn't know because it was just off to the side. And by the time I saw all the pictures on Facebook, it's gone. It hadn't hit the ground, but it had fully formed except for touching the ground. And it was this long, like sideways one. I think I showed it on stream the day it happened or something. But I haven't actually seen one with my own eyes. That would be, I mean, weather's scary, but also cool. What sort of an eruption, though? When you're talking, you want to see an eruption, are you meaning like a traditional like cone volcano that's just gone boom and pyroclastic clouds and so a EF0, EF1. What is that? EF0. Tornado. EF0, washing machine era. Hold on. Let's see what they. Oh God, why is this news site not in dark mode? One of these articles did say what it's actually called. Oh, so one like I was going to say, because there's plenty in Hawaii and like Iceland and stuff where you can see actively vomiting volcanoes. I can't remember what they called it. No, they had some funky name for it. I don't know. But it still would have been cool to see. Yes, I'm claiming this. Yeah, I'm one of those weirdos that really enjoys earthquakes. And I've been in some pretty decent ones. Which tangentially I actually enjoy plane turbulence too. But yeah, I don't know. I think the only natural disaster I wouldn't enjoy being remotely near in some capacity would be a tsunami. I just don't think anything about a tsunami is cool. Like everything can be scary, but also I can admire the awesomeness of nature's power, but not tsunamis. I don't like those. Where would be the nearest fault line to you guys, Profi? Because you've got because you're connected to Europe technically through Doggerland, that the English Channel is just over top of. Would it be the Atlantic Rift? Is that what it's called? Oh, glaciers. I'll tell you what, come to New Zealand, beautiful glaciers. You can see the path it's taken and it's still there in some cases. Yo, Dark Ninjas. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Switch 2. The one that's playing Fire Red is the Switch 2. The one that's playing Leaf Green is Switch 1. Yeah, this same the one that goes through Iceland. Ah, I see. Yep. Is Shiny Charizard my favorite Pokemon? Shiny Charizard is my favorite shiny. My favorite Pokemon is Mimikyu. Yeah, so here we have a massive fault line that runs the entire length of our country and through our country. And essentially, if the fault line moves south of New Zealand, oh, we're goodbye. We're in for a world of bad time. Anywhere else, we could sort of deal with it, it's fine because it moves a bit more frequently everywhere else along the fault line. But the fault does run, I can't remember the name of it, but it runs through the South Island and towards Antarctica, but doesn't go that far. And that's below New Zealand. We do not want that thing to be moving at that part. There's a lot of built up pressure there. Yes, I'm claiming it. Am I reaching full odds here? Nope. I mean, I hope I don't hit full odds, but full odds is 8,192. Today I'm going as high as 3750. Which is getting pretty close to half odds. But a fun fact, another 3,000 resets, essentially. Essentially, that's how far away I am from full odds, give or take. Yeah, 4,096 is half odds. Oh, I did see that neither of those were shiny though. Fun fact that people didn't know up until, I don't know, relatively recently. New Zealand, and I also think the island of New Caledonia, which is a French colony, are the only visible land masses of Earth's 8th continent. So sort of, just like Australia, we are an island and a continent and a country. Which I like, because Australia doesn't need the ego boost of being all of these things all at once. So, us little brother Kiwis, we've come in there and stole the thunder. It's very cold. Nose is getting drippy. Also think I'm getting a cold, which I don't know what would have caused that. Definitely wasn't raid hour in the rain and wind. No nickname. Yeah, so I'm only doing about... I do 250 Charmander resets. I started today at 3,500 and yeah, I've got, what, another 136 to go. Quick maths. I don't think I've ever seen an active volcano IRL, or like watched one actively erupting IRL. Just trying to think. I don't think I have. We've got them here, but I personally haven't gone and seen it. Yes, give me the Charmander. Yeah, we had this. It was a little bit of a, well, it was a tragedy, I guess. We have this island up in near the North Island, near Auckland, called White Island, and it's just an island that's a volcano. And there were people running a tourist business that would take people to the island to check it out. As far as I remember, they were told they probably shouldn't be taking people out there at that time. There'd been a few seismic warnings. The operators elected to ignore that, and it erupted with people on the island. Normally it's mostly just smoky, but it was like a proper eruption, and a lot of people died. Only reason I said it's sort of a tragedy is because I don't have too much sympathy for the operators that operated that venture. Yes, I'm claiming it. Because neglect of other people's safety, but yeah, we do have active volcanoes. No, I don't know if they do or not. Like, I know that people do run tours to it, and that's fine. And you know, we're just talking about how cool some forces of nature actually are. It's just when you ignore the warnings and say, "Oh, she'll be right," which, to be fair, is a New Zealander's attitude for like everything. It'll be right. Well, that time it wasn't, which is unfortunate. The power of Google, I tell you. Yeah, maybe people now only take boats and go around the island. Maybe they're not actually like docking there and getting out of the boat. Because honestly, what a scary situation to be in, like, God. But then again, I mean, like, the entire city of Auckland is just sitting on top of active volcanoes. Look, they haven't erupted yet, so the New Zealand altitude for she'll be right. We're crazy. Yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah, the South Island where I am has a few, but nowhere near as many as the North Island. We've got the Southern Alps, so we have nice, pretty mountains. That could be the case, because we're also very similar to Australians in that regard, and I mean that's where you guys sent your criminals, so they're like British people, but a little bit crazy. Oh, I see. Yeah, the British and the Scottish, especially down here, the Scottish, massive like cultural similarities, and Yorkshire's like northern England, nearish the border, isn't it? It's also probably not a massive surprise that the North Island is just littered with volcanoes, because the big lake in the middle of it, Lake Taupo, or Lake Taupo, as us pale folks like to call it, that was what it's now a caldera. It was once a supervolcano like Yellowstone, and when it erupted, there were recordings in China of the sky, like they could see like the red glow in the sky and stuff. Like, that's crazy. How far away China is. But obviously, because they have such a long history and they documented a lot of their history. Oh, double female. Yeah, the geologist's timeline of when the volcano erupted matched up with the records from China, so kind of glad that's not something that could happen to us, because that's a little bit scary. While I'd love to see it, I also don't want like Yellowstone to erupt while in my life. I feel like that's, yeah, like, especially now that the world is so globalized and everything's reliant on like economies and politics, and like something like that just is going to be a major just global disruption, and that's putting aside the natural aspect of it. Hey, 3636. We also used to have, I believe it was still here when the British got here, we had these things called the pink and white terraces. It was considered a natural wonder of the world, and then I believe Mount Ruapehu erupted, and I believe that's what took it out. I don't know where they were exactly, but they're buried under hardened lava now. Somewhere in the North Island. Yeah. I mean, things like a potential, like, short ice age effect. I feel like that would cause more of an issue for probably America and Europe. But because we're very globalized, would have to be sending aid to, you know, the Northern Hemisphere, and most of the world, as in North America, Asia, and Europe. So hopefully Asia's not too badly hit by the natural effects of it, because us in Australia, and I mean Africa might actually be able to help, but us Australia and South America, I don't know that collectively we're going to be much help for pretty much the whole world's population being in the Northern Hemisphere. And the last thing we need as well is we don't want Jeff Bezos to be upset that his data centers are now filled with ash. It would be a travesty for that to happen. Even though technically he owns the platform I'm currently streaming on, but yeah. Soz Jeff. Yeah, they're trying to get a data center put down here. Locals are vehemently against it. True, yeah. Yes. I don't want to say I'd think it's a little bit funny, but you know, I like to see the humanization of people who feel so far removed from the average of humanity. Hey, these people can lose things too. Oh, that's kind of cool. Same, bro. Just like me. Now, the rich people will be alright. They've bought up heaps of land here. So they all have bunkers and... Oh, whoops, I did it for that one too. So I'll be getting a new job as a butler for the Illuminati after Yellowstone destroys the world. Oh, you can't see it on stream. I can just barely see my breath. That is partly because I've made no effort to warm up my room, but... I'm a dragon, roar. See my breath. No nickname. Actually, let's have a look. What's the weather doing tomorrow? It's now 3 degrees. It's meant to be a little bit warmer tomorrow. 24% chance of rain. Let's have a look at this. Hour by hour. How can I see hour by hour? Oh, hourly. There we go. Oh, so this is right now, tomorrow. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, that's Sunday. Whoops. Went too far. Okay, there's practically no chance of rain tomorrow for raid day. Awesome. I mean, there's a low chance, but she'll be right. If you're still here, Rock fan, I expect to see you at the park. 2 PM sharp. I don't know how many I'll do, if I'm honest. Oh, double female again. Oh, they're not the same nature again either. I'll definitely do the free ones at least. But we do need 8 people to break the shields, so that's part of the reason where I'm like, as long as we've got numbers, I'll do them, but if numbers start to wane and it starts getting hard to guarantee we're going to have 8 people with megas, then I may decide to call it early. Let's close that off. Whoa. Yeah, new TCG set out in Pocket on Tuesday, I believe. Which is cool. Then is next weekend Go Fest? Have I got that right? Or is it the weekend after? Upcoming Super Mega Raid Day. Oh, that's not going to tell me because I can only see up to Pidgey Spotlight. Oh, I see. No. It's Sobble Community Day. And the 10th anniversary starts as well. Then it's okay. So we've got Mega Raid Day, we've got a dope Community Day, and then we've got Go Fest. Feels so far away. I feel like for the last 2 weeks I've been saying it's 3 weeks away. It's not getting closer. Oh, are you guys looking forward to your 10th anniversary coin Gimmighoul? I will hopefully get a shiny one, and then other than that, Yeah. It would be cool if it could evolve into... I mean, maybe they'll allow it to. Gimmighoul with... no, a Gholdengo. With some sort of 10th anniversary thingy. Maybe like a cape. I don't know, something. I just feel like it sucks a little bit just because you can't really see it. I was going to say, that would be hilarious if there was another female modest in the leaf green. It's actually disgusting that there were people born after this game that are legal adults now. Like, go back to kindergarten. What the fuck? Ooh. Every time I see that 2004 come up, the same thought comes to my head. I'm like, no, I'm old. I turned 12 the year this game came out. I was a 12-y. Ugh. Naughty. Yeah, yeah. There are people born after this game came out that now have kids that could play this game. Ooh. Someone buy me a walking stick. Oh. I wonder how long it's going to take for my eye-rolling, like, bruh humor to become wholesome, Grandpa. I mean, I'm already at the level of, what do the kids say, unk status. Back in my day, we only had 151 Pokemon. Alright, Grandpa, time for bed. Oops. Nah, I'll be like, oh, I once found every single shiny Pokemon there was. Alright, Grandpa, come on, where's your meds? Let's get you your meds. No, I did! I swear! Um, Speaking of being old, must be nearly my bedtime. I say that and it's like barely 7:15. True. Honestly, that sounds kind of hype. In fact, I feel like for people like me, I would become quite the problem because people with dementia tend to just wander off, and I'd just be off. I'd be like, there's a Sandaconda down the road. I need to get it. Just don't see me for like 3 weeks. Honestly, sounds like bliss. Everyone else is stressed and you have not a care in the world, living your best life. That would also make community days really fun. Because they could just, I mean, by then they would be recycling community days. But it would always feel like the first time that's like been a community day. They're like, yo, they're doing Charmander. BRB going for a drink. All good. Everyone should be making sure that they are rehydrated. I think there's potential for ads to play within the next 10 minutes. So, everyone else watching, if the ads come on, don't worry about watching them. Go rehydrate yourselves. Have a snack. So close to 3,700. And then there'll just be 50 more. Honestly, being able to see if blue is getting shiny Squirtles or not, honestly be kind of lit. Although I'd be starting to get a bit sad if he'd gotten more than one by now. The nearest I've found to a shiny so far is 2 females with the same nature at the same time. Odds-wise, I'd say that's the closest I've been to a shiny. And that was within the first 1,000. We're now drawing near 4,000. Oh, imagine if you could get Pokerus doing this. Just your starter is randomly infected with contagious Pokerus. Like, yo? Oh, why did it not let me? Oopsie. Ooh. I hope they really soon add compatibility for Pokemon Home through to Fire Red, Leaf Green. No nickname. I think that would also add to the motivation for hunts like this. Knowing that they can go to your collection. Wait, I just realised the intro to this says 95 to 2004. But I thought Pokemon was 96. Or is that just specifically Game Freak Creatures and Nintendo? My tinfoil hat is tingling. Now I'm getting an awful lot of careful female Charmanders in the leaf green. I wonder if the shiny will be in the leaf green copy. I would sort of prefer that. It would be way easier to get the shiny into my main save of Fire Red, because that's on my Switch 2, whereas Leaf Green's on Switch 1, so I can just trade directly between them without having to download Fire Red on my other Switch. Do you want to give a nickname? No. Do. What's this? What? Front. You missed it. I got 3 shinies, Pokerus, and also played the first 3 hours of Wind and Waves on stream. You missed it all. A part of me wants to play GTA 6 when it comes out, but then I'm like, if I stream that, I'm gonna get like waves of randoms, and I'm like, randoms in chat are always wild. And with a game like that, I'm like, oh, you've given up on GTA 6? Why that specifically? Would I commit crimes and laugh maniacally while I do it? Yes, but that's just because in the real world I'm not legally allowed to run people over for points. I've played a lot of GTA in my life, but I've never owned a copy of GTA. And all I've ever done in GTA games was drive around, steal cars, run people over, fight the police. 5-year-old gameplay. It's fun when you have friends for GTA 5. Yeah, if I had friends playing GTA 6 with me, like when they inevitably add online function, they won't find it fun because I'm the sort of person that gets bored with what we're doing, and I'll just start being a nuisance and like killing my friends or ruining the mission or just purely to be a nuisance. So fun for me, not for them. could be interesting trying to do as much of the game as possible, but PG. So, like, no crimes. What? I mean, the price, it looks like it's going to be pretty expensive. But I sort of saw that coming. If you heard that they're technically releasing 2 versions. Dang, not so nature. One you pay more for, and it gives you more game content, which I never like. A special version should be like collectory add-ons that aren't that like gameplay. Different from DLC. But I have also heard that it's entirely digital. Even the physical copies are digital. Like, it's just a code in a box. Which, in my personal opinion, as someone who likes physical media, is disgusting. I mean, I would have got GTA 6 digitally anyways. I don't have a disk drive in my PC. But yeah, if like for Switch games, when I go out and I get the new Switch game, I could get it at midnight, but I choose to get it physically in the store. Because I want the game cart, I want the box, I want the, you know. Probably can't do much about it, but it does grind my gears seeing more and more gaming companies push for digital only, which means that you're trapped in the... You've only got the length of time to play a game while they keep the servers active. And when they turn them off, poof, it's gone forever. Whereas I can grab my 3DS and I can play any one of my old Pokemon games. 3DS doesn't even have it online anymore. Yeah, that's the aspect I don't like about the removal of... I'm happy to pay more for physical media. I just think when things are physical, it should be physical. It's only PlayStation, Xbox on launch anyways. Well, that's because they don't want Shrek and Donkey and Peter Griffin doing all the missions. They don't want the PC modding community to be like, oh, here we go. Let's make this as cursed as possible. That's more so the required government ID to play the game. What do you mean? What do you mean government ID to play the game? I don't know about that. If we look-see. GTA 6 GOVT ID. Okay, well, Rockstar Games, this is the AI overview, so pinch of salt. Yeah, not official. Rockstar Games have not officially confirmed that a government ID will be required to buy or play GTA 6. However, regional online safety laws such as the UK and Australia have sparked widespread speculation that ID checks might be implemented. Accessing that could also be because of I guess there's a chance that there's corn related content with a different consonant at the start. And I believe, I mean, the UK has essentially, I think, banned the orange YouTube, and Australia's heading in that direction, so I wouldn't be surprised. I thought it was banned, so you had to use a VPN. Or is that... Oh. I hit 750. Oh. You just have to prove your age. No. In fact, you want to know what I use those sites for? When I'm really bored and I'm like hanging out with people, we'll go onto them just to read the comments. Because people make accounts on these things and they comment, and it's wild. Screw watching the videos, that's boring. I'm not 15 anymore. I want to read legitimate adults commenting on these sites. I'm like, what a sad life they lead. But it fills me with joy and amusement. Oh. Yeah, see, I don't know these things because ain't got time for none of that. There's shinies to be hunted. Now there's a stream. No, that would be so hard to do and not break TOS. I am not an extremely attractive 20-year-old bikini in a hot tub streamer. I can't get away with that. I'm a 34, I forgot my age, 34-year-old, possibly dementia-ridden, white dude. I'm not the demographic of getting away with things on Twitch. Now, could I, out of context, just read them like an audiobook? Yes. I just wouldn't be able to show anything. I've heard people have uploaded like pirated movies and stuff to those sites. Which honestly is diabolical, but also really smart. Find some good ones. It would be a fun redeem. Just have them randomly. Oh God. Oh. I'd be so careful to make sure my no, because you can see my screens behind me. I'd have to like I'd have to be so careful to not get myself either cancelled or banned off the internet. Because a bruh. What the hell? Someone you may know is on Snapchat. I don't... Find some advanced and put them in a notepad. True. Is it breach of TOS if I ask you guys to guess what genre it was found on? Man, I feel like I'm entering a domain of TOS dancing the line. But I do think that will be a funny idea, so I'll consider it. If I get banned, catch me on kick.com. Right. I caught myself at 3750, so I won't go into these encounters. I mean, it's sort of on brand. There's the PG sort of, you know, I swear sometimes, but it's the PG Pokemon content, and then next stream I'm trying to date a sexy Colonel Sanders. Apparently I'm getting flashbacks of that episode of The
Yes,
Simpsons
Daddy.
where Homer calls Flanders sexy Flanders. I- But I will wrap up here. Yeah, there's nothing else on Pokemon Go wise, so I'll be live tomorrow for Mega Skarmory Super Mega Raid Day. My brain is obviously just not functioning right now. I need sleep. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. Yo, 50 stream streak tomorrow. Yeah. Well then, I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow, Profi. To everyone else, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you again. Bye.